Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently filming at night again. I again fell asleep right after work. So I just wanted to come back here and do a cash stuffing of the money I had put aside for my other envelopes. And I had decided that I wanted to save up for a tiny house. And so, wait, can you guys hear the air conditioning? Hold on. So I had decided to save up for a tiny house. And so, yeah, this was the money I put away. It's supposed to be $210 for the week. And these were the envelopes I made. I don't currently have a binder for these. As you know, in my last video, I got sent A7 binders when I needed A6. So I will be purchasing some new binders. Not too sure when they will be arriving, but we'll make do with these for now. So go ahead and count the money. I do have a display case for the money, but it's a bit too big, honestly. I made it out of like a tool chest that you can find at the dollar store and just put some marbling into it. But it's not really working out, so I'll just use this for now. So 50, 70, 90, 110. Let me go ahead and take this. 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so it's $215. I guess I added something extra to it. We'll figure it out as we go. But I believe one of the $5 is supposed to be for my other envelope. If you saw my other video, I was missing money for one of my envelopes, and I think it was one of the $5 from here. But it's fine. We'll put it where it needs to be. So first one up that we have is trailer. So I need to build, or at least I'm gonna have somebody weld a trailer for me together. I was looking at 40 feet, a 40-foot trailer. I don't think I'm gonna take that on myself, honestly. I think I'm just gonna have someone build it for me and just do the rest of the building from there. So trailer is going to get $15. Trailer, there you go. Trailer is getting $15. Don't know if you guys can hear the chair creaking. Sorry about that. And I'm excited to get this done. I've been watching tiny house videos since forever on YouTube. Like when tiny houses on YouTube were actually tiny, that's when I was watching tiny houses and like reading up on them. And now I'm building like a 40-foot tiny house, so I guess I'm not any better, but it is what it is. I see it as a long-term solution for me, honestly. So yeah, because I see my job in human resources not being really an on-site job later on in the future. I feel like it's going to be, at least for that type of job, I feel like it's going to be more remote. I'm already seeing it becoming more and more remote for human resources. So I'm planning for the future. So tools will be getting $25. I know tools are expensive, but I can also buy it at the pawn shop. So hopefully it works. I really want to buy anything that's not working, but hopefully the tools that I'm going to buy at the pawn shop eventually will work out. I don't have any tools. My parents don't have any tools. Actually, we own a hammer, but well, I own a hammer too, but that's about it. Actually, this is for another envelope that I need to go ahead and do. Insulation is for $10. So I'm not sure yet what type of insulation I'm gonna do. I kind of want to keep it as clean as possible. Maybe do some wool, but the closer insulation seems like it's more energy efficient at keeping the heat in. But I kind of just want to make the house as clean as possible for the people living in there, i.e. me and maybe my sister. So I haven't decided yet. I'll look over the benefits of both and the cons of both, and I'll let you guys know what I feel like I'm gonna be doing. But this one is for wood. I will not. Wood is getting $15. Let me fix this up for you guys. So wood is getting $15. I'm not too sure, or honestly, I'm not buying anything right now because with inflation, I feel like things are only gonna go up from here, and this is gonna be for like, I budgeted out the amount for 2 years, so 2 more years, and I'll have, how much did I budget out for this? I think it was like $26,000 that I put aside in 2 years that I'll have saved up if I continue doing this every week. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna be looking into a few programs because I think for your first home, there might be some tax benefits or something. Sorry. So I'm gonna be looking into that because it'd be nice if some of the money was matched so I could go ahead and, you know, not have to live in an almost empty house, kind of, with like insulation everywhere. I'd rather have it all closed up. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, perfect, because it was looking wonky. So pipes are going to get $10. Obviously this is for the future, so you never know what might happen in the future, what they might decide regarding tiny houses and how the government feels about them, at least here in Canada, because I know that in the States it's more, well, it's widely more popular, and the government in the States they are more, how do you put it, open to the idea of a tiny house. I feel like in Canada, even though they've been here for a while, they kind of still, we're still kind of like on the outs with tiny houses. So they're still trying to get them legalized for different places. So hopefully in 2 years, hopefully in 2 years, I won't have any problems. But if there is, I'll probably just go to where I won't have any problems. Because I do plan on buying land as well. That's one envelope I didn't make. I need to make one for that. I might just end up mortgaging the land, honestly. I'm not looking to buy anything too expensive, like in the realm of like $19,000 to $25,000. I was looking at the land already, and it was about like $9 a month in mortgage. So I thought I could just pay $9 a month in mortgage and then, pay extra on top of that. And I wouldn't have to worry about that. But we'll see what I do with the land involved. So this one is wiring. And wiring is getting $10. Don't know if I'm going to do the wiring myself, the electrics. I think I'm going to get my brother to do it. I believe he's in school right now. He's becoming an electrician. Maybe. I'm not too sure about that, but he's always been good at that. And he bought a toolkit, an electrician toolkit, so I'm guessing that's the answer. So I'm gonna get him to kind of look that over for me. So we'll see what he does. Cause I feel like I could do it, but I don't really want to have like a death trap, fire hazard in my house. So I'll probably, run the wire, but I won't actually connect it. I think I could do that. So solar panels and batteries is getting $50. Solar panels are expensive, y'all, especially with lithium the way it is right now. I feel like it's only gonna get more expensive. Maybe it might calm down after, things aren't as hectic as they are right now with like prices going up everywhere. But I feel like I should at least buy some solar panels and batteries, even if I were to just send them to my parents' house, because I live in an apartment with my sister, a 2-bedroom. And I feel like I could send them to my parents' house and have them just sit in the basement until I'm ready to build. Because I feel like if I wait any longer, they're just going to get more expensive. We'll see what I decide. We'll see how much money I have in here to make that decision. But I do want to get a solid solar panel and battery system. So it could run everything in the house, like have multiple things on at once. So we'll look into the future for that. So HVAC, heating, ventilation, and AC is going to get $10 today. Oops. I'm not too sure. All of this, I'm not too sure. I have the tiny house in my head, right? I have everything kind of planned out, but I'm still deciding on a few things. Like, I wasn't going to build a tiny house per se. In the beginning, I was more so looking at like converting, not a van, but like taking a box truck and like building the back side of it out into like a little loft with like the granny's attic being my bedroom. And I don't know, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't really want to drive this. Like, one thing I didn't want the main reason why I didn't want the tiny house is because I didn't want to drive a trailer. I didn't want to, like, if I'm continuously moving, I didn't want to have to pull a trailer. So that's the thing with the tiny house, you have to pull it. With the box truck, the trailer and the truck are combined in a sense, so you're just kind of just driving the trailer. So that was the biggest thing that I wanted to do the box truck for. But I don't know, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, how am I really going to be driving this thing? Because it's going to be pretty heavy, and the tiny house is going to be heavy too. I have plans in the future, like after I'm finished building the tiny house, to build out the box truck and use that as a means of like vacation planning, and like I might take the box truck and drive out to California for like the month, since work might be remote for human resources. I might just drive out to California or Florida for like a month or two and then come back to the tiny house, and maybe Airbnb the tiny house. So we'll see if I end up doing both, but I've decided that I will go ahead and do the tiny house just so I have something to fall back on, and I don't have just the box truck. So tiles is getting $10. I'm excited for tiles. I feel like I can find them pretty cheaply, the tiles, but I still want something safe put aside just in case I'm a little bit more bougie. I decide on something else. So appliances, I feel like I'm gonna really need to stock up on this one because 12-volt appliances are not cheap. 12-volt appliances are not cheap. So I'm gonna need to have this like really okay. I'm gonna need to have this like really packed for when I go ahead and make the purchases. Next we have toilet. I feel like I just got it into my mind that maybe an incinerating toilet might be good as well, but I feel like I'm just gonna go with a composting toilet, and I may just build it myself. Honestly, I may just build it myself because the toilets that they're selling, they're like $1,000, maybe $2,000. I don't know why I would pay $1,000 for a toilet. I'm just going to go ahead and just build it out, use it for what it is. If I can't use it after a couple of months, that's fine. I'll have the money, saved up in here to be able to buy the other toilet. But I think if I use just some wood and a toilet seat from like Home Depot or something, I think I'll be fine. So if I use a box and a toilet seat, I think I'll be fine with some like coconut shavings or wood shavings. But I'll have this just in case. So toilet is getting $5. Not much is going in there. There we go. Okay. So, furnishings is getting $10. Keep putting it on the wrong side. I feel like I'm missing something because I only have one left, and it's insurance. Oops. And insurance is getting $10. So I feel like I'm missing cash. Either that or I didn't stuff anything. Or I didn't stuff something properly. Keep putting it on the wrong side. I don't know how much the insurance is going to be annually, but I do know that I could class this at the I could class the tiny house as an RV or motorhome, and it's gonna be a couple $100, $200 a year. But I'm not too sure about that yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and have this money set aside just in case. But yeah, this is the completion of the tiny house stuffing. I'm not too sure where this $20 and $5 was supposed to go. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna actually go ahead and look over this when I'm off camera, just to make sure I did everything right. But yeah, this is the completed stuffing. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about building a tiny house for the future. Would that be something that you guys would look into? Are you also interested in doing that? Do you know someone who's done that? I don't know anyone who's done that. I haven't actually seen a tiny house in person. I've only ever seen it on the screen, YouTube, Google, things like that. And I'm excited to have my own after so many years of actually just contemplating. I'm actually putting money aside for it. So I'm happy to go ahead and do that. And I look forward to maybe building it out here, so everyone can see and join me. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Will be next week. Will be my weekly cash stuffing. So, bye.